Swing and a miss with that hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. A straight right just misses. Throws the jab and doesn't score. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break. Of fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They drop their guard, they get caught. Insane action. These punches coming from every angle. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about David. And there's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Can't find a home with that jab. One punch can change anything when these two step in the ring. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting the counter punchers, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. The Mexican monster's in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
These days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They exchange punches. Let's talk about David Bennett.
What are you doing?
The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
For boxing, this is a fist fight. How about that time counter shot? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Beautiful Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. Macaronelli. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't land that jab. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benavidez. On to the fourth we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. Straight right, just misses. Beautiful counter punch. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Only catching air with that hook. David Benavidez might be ready to go. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about David. Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the sense of the comeback.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. He missed with that.
She did the fucking dishes.
She did.
Yeah.
Most of them are away.
Back and forth they go.
Now, should we make the chicken?
That left hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Catch and shoot.
It'll be good.
Let's talk about David Benavidez. Let's start the sixth. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come up and put the pressure on. He's going to
Maybe
throw
bring
the
it in
kitchen
next year.
sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with
Oh,
Use
things
him
on
up.
there. Don't
Be
you worry.
smart, because he's going to
Give
try
it
and
to her
put
for
you under
Christmas.
pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Missing with that jab.
Yeah, right. All right, nothing.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Counter punching.
Yeah.
And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. So much firepower here. That hook just can't find the target. Can't find a home for that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about this. And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the sense of the comeback.
That counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The one who draws first blood cuts. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, and you know you're in there with a...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Matt Brunelli might go down here. Enzo couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What
I thought
a
those were
shot.
treats. I said he's got like a ton of treats on the ground already. There they are. I went to sweep them and then they're treats. But he wasn't eating them, so I should have just swept them up.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Macarinelli got caught. Every final. Did you see that? Not good news from Macarinelli.
How does he go down there?
Talk about Macarinelli now. round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. Throws the jab but does not score. And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. When are we going to see it? They're looking really close at this cut. Will the fight continue? And the referee will stop it. This fight is over.
Six should be stopped at the beginning of the round.
Why would he just stop it?
So, Johnny, how do you rate the performance?
Yeah, let's go. I would have won that one. Came back and tied it at least. Maybe not at the last time. I think I would have tied it.
We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape, and here he is in the flesh. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight. What a pleasure it is to be here in this. So here we go. Should be a good one. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Perfect counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. For that receipt, it's always coming. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Just to see the nerve on the fight stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking up at the corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Beautiful counter shot. What you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Ryan Rose just got walloped. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now we're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That's nuts! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Crawford in trouble. Talk about Crawford in that. Well, he's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They both want the knockout. These punches coming from every angle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting the counter punches, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punches, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
They exchange punches. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Those counter punches have to hurt. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Just misses with that uppercut. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Let's get that win. Oh, little finger in the badum bum.
Forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Go back out there.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good.
Your rhythm back, and then we go again. You got complacent.
I mean, your power shot.
The bell rings, and we start the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Oh, the humanity! Ryan Rose is down! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. It's code red time for Ryan Rose. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. Here we go to the fourth round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that.
Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Perfect counter lands. Stamina is off the charts.
All right.
Nice counter shot. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work the defense. Blocking the stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skillful.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. How about that time counter shot? Nice defense on that hook. That left hook missed. The counter punching. He threw a punch and just despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford is dazed. How is this fight still continuing?
Now he needs to steady the pace. Get the pace to normal.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. There's no doubt this fighter's power can change. Did you see that? Total red time for Ryan Rhodes. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out. No way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the back on it. It never happened.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Step back for just a moment. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Let's talk about Crawford in that. On to the sixth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace.
Hold on, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Avoided catastrophe there.
Recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out. No way to finish that round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Catch and shoot. Red tie for Ryan Rhodes. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, but know they can get...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well. He may go down. Let's talk about comfort in that track. Comes round 7. Coming off that great round, see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because the winner hands down.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them one more run. Because they want to get there, they want to stand there, toe-to-toe. And how to tell, that's what you do in the gym. Every single day. What you got to do is you got to frustrate as they set their shot. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Referee taking a look here. If the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. And the referee says no more.
You've got high hopes for this. And here comes the...
This bout is scheduled for 8.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now. Because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Nice right jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this car, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be paralyzing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Straight right, just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Straight right, just misses. This counter puncher Hunter's going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He scores with the counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Here we go. It's round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Exchange punches. Just misses with that uppercut. Misses with the jab. Nice counter. This fighter is all about finesse. Using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be pulled to the back. This is not where Price wants to be. Now we're right back into the fray.
Now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to the normal.
Jab doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is with the straight left. This round still in over, just 10 seconds to go. Let's get it started at number 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Do you believe what we are seeing? Perfect counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Price couldn't take anymore. Lincoln, you missed a good thing we can watch that all over again.
What a shot.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Don't waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, eye him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get the med.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and Price just took a big one. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed. Hold that thought. Oh, Price has got to navigate his way out of this. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
In the tough round, so
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and Price just took a big one. Price crashes to the canvas. Lincoln, you missed it. Good thing we can watch that all over again. Got to see that again. Let's talk about Price. On to the fourth we go. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
Two knockdowns to that last round, but the sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Like a game of chess. They both got their swords. They're swinging it. They are not going to let this go. Wait a minute. This is not where Price wants to be. Did you see that? Oh, Price has got to navigate his way out of this. It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the hell a little bit, and then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Referee paused the action and take a look at that cut.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Send them into the corner and take a look at the cuts. There's so much free stops here, and he